Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. How's life? I hope you are always have a better day and a good condition. Okay, I'm from group 13 and then here we are consist of three members that are Izna, Yunda, Afrila and then Galuh Choirunnisa and then me, Nuzulia, Sakti, Ramadhani. Okay, before we talk about the research, I will give the identity of the journal. Okay, for the identity, the title is Student Linguistic Competence in Essay Writing. And then the author is Indah Rahmalia. And the name of journal is Al Taklim Journal. And volume year, volume 23, number 3, November 2016, page 241 until 248. And then, let's talk about the research. Firstly, we will talk about the research background. Writing has been regarded as the most difficult to learn. The past 3 decades, growing number of students at all levels of education are perceived as not adequately proficient in writing. Therefore, it needs specialist skills that include the ability to express the opinion or thought clearly and efficiently. In the case of EFL learners, the majority of student writing proficiency and determined by their linguistic competence, rather than the other aspects such as knowledge of topic and writing rhetoric. The offering of writing course, the undergraduate college English is not only to complete one or more compulsory and general course of English, but also to further their knowledge for academic purposes and for particular reasons related to their research project. And then this research is connecting to knowing the problem of the right essay writing related with linguistic qualificative of the student. This research also had the purpose to tend to suppose what the major problem then will be related to some suggestion, method or strategies to deal with it. Many aspects also considering based on the problem, such as problem for the environment, student itself, and something problem that must be related for the research. That explain about how writing become one of the most difficult skill to learn. Okay, so the goal of the research in the future, this research can be alternative to knowing and identifying some problem and can find out the suitable way to deal with it. Okay, I think enough for me, and then I do apologize for the mistake. I give the time for the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Mbak Nurin. The next material is the theory. I will explain about the theory. What is the theory being used by the author to analyze the research? This study was conducted to find out student sentence problem in cause-effects essay. In similar study from Alter and Atkins 2001, assessed 6 criteria such as diction's word choice, sentence variety of compound, complete and simple, no fragment, and active voice. Paragraph well organized and clear focus, general organization, mechanic, spelling and punctuation, capitalization and usage, appropriate subject verbs, agreement, and pronoun reference. In a sentence, there must be a sentence that contains linguistic elements from words, periods, and clauses. And clauses are combined in a relationship of coordination and dependency, and thus using various forms of word holiday 1976 described as cohesion in order to save time and trouble. For students, they have some of the problems that have been mentioned earlier in the preparation of essay, which in the essay there must be several sentences which can eventually form an essay. This problem contains several issues regarding linguistic aspects in the study of semantic, syntax, and phonology. Besides on Brian, Brem, 1995, there were 5 categories in students' problem in essay. They are copy sentence, stringy sentence, run-on sentence, and comma splice, changing modifier, and avoiding fragments. I think that's all for me. That the next material will be explained by Mbak Galuh. Time is yours.
Okay, I will explain about the research methodology and the research design used in conducting research. It might include a type of the research used in the journal or observation, interviewing, questionnaire, phone calls, personal and official document, photograph, recording, drawing, journal, email message and response, and informal conversation are all sorts of qualitative data. So the research use source of data from official document. And the object or subject of the research. The object of the study in the research was the criticizing strategies on exploring student mistake in the use of cause and effect conducted to find out student sentence problem cause effect observation at the STKIP Abdi Pendidikan Payakumbuh. And C. Technique of collecting data. The next step is to choose the technique of data collection that will be used. The technique of collecting data is the way the researcher before collecting data in the research. In this research, the researcher use some technique in collecting data. Those are observation, interviewing, and documentation. Okay, the next material will be explained by Mbak Nurin. Time is yours.
And then we will talk about the result or finding. The result. The research is about student linguistic competence in essay writing, and well, the researcher is analyzed to sentence problem related cause-effect essay. Literally, based on that research, we will know that for students, they have some of the problem they have been mentioned earlier in the preparation of essay, which in the essay there must be several sentences that be some problem, and then which can eventually from difficult essay that have already complicated level. Yeah, overall the most sentence problem that from the student is the problem is cause-effect essay, while where for the 24 sentence problem in run-on sentence and a comma splice, and the least were 2 sentence problem in copy sentence. And then the finding of this research reveal the following things. First, in the description, the researcher described the student sentence problem in general, and the second was data analysis, and the researcher described the student sentence problem in detail based on each categories. Okay, I think enough from the group 13. We were to apologize for the mistake and some and then thank you very much for the attention. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.